Another Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem. You know what I'm saying? Aleichem Shalom, that we were responsible. So it is what it is. Alright. So y'all see what's on the screen. Hopefully I did not misspell that. What does it say? The first one. Okay, so I didn't misspell it. Hallelujah. Even if it was misspelled, y'all still be able to sound it out. Okay, all right. So y'all phonetically are accurate.
Hooked on bondage.
It worked for me.
Or the spirits just coming through.
Right. Right. All right, fam, let's keep it moving. Obviously, enduring, the bottom it says the wickedness, and we'll get to that aspect of it, right? Come on, work with me. There we go. All right, so let's get our mantra out the way. 1 and a 2 and a 3. We are learning
to walk through obedience to the Torah together, building an Ahava and Ahava from Allah to the Allah and Ruach Yeshua ben Yahuwah.
All right, thank you for that. Real quick, like I said, we'll get you in and we'll get you out. Let's take a journey at enduring this life's challenges and see where we end up, okay? Just enduring these life challenges. You gotta, what is the aspect of endurance to somebody? Like, what the definition, when you think of it, you pull up the actual dictionary, I don't care.
No,
the only thing I have it in.
No ice today?
Nah, yeah, we don't. Yeah, you're gonna have to speak with your outside voice.
Okay, outside. So, the aspect of enduring is long suffering, basically. Embrace the suffering. Another way to put it.
Yeah, you said that.
Pushing past your limits.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Your mind can go a lot further than your body can.
And you'd be surprised what the mind says, the body follows. So if you keep telling yourself, we can do it, I remember, then you'll be surprised and you actually achieve.
Yeah.
And then when you achieve it, you're like, oh wow, this was
not that hard.
Is that how it is Hell Week?
Oh, you come on, yeah, like
the first one, like
basically, when I went through Air Force, it's called Warrior Week. But yeah, our Warrior Week was fairly tender compared to like Marines or Army.
Oh, okay.
Well, I did the officer course once. I was kind of disappointed.
Oh, okay. So what mind over, like you said, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, for the least athletic of us, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But
mind over matter.
Yeah.
Don't matter. If you don't mind it, just don't matter.
If you don't mind it, just don't matter.
That's not like something.
That is what's up. Man, I'm keeping that one. I'm like, all right. All right. So, quick question. This is gonna be 3 of them. We're gonna look at a few things and be done. All right. What is the beginning of life like in terms of righteousness? So that's kind of a convoluted question because you're gonna be like, well, what do you mean this, that, and third? So let's just go ahead and get into it. Somebody pull up that 2nd Ezra or 4th Ezra if you got your separate, right?
Yeah.
4th Ezra. 1 second.
I'll find it.
Was Ezra 3:21.
Let me get it with you. 3. Wait,
Maybe I'll get it. Oh, okay.
you already see.
320. Okay.
You already see, but you know what? Shabir, start at 18, but then still get 21.
All praise. And bowing the heavens, you did set fast the earth, moved the whole world, and made the depths to tremble, and troubled the men of that age. And your glory went through 4 gates of fire, and of earthquake, and of wind, and of cold, that you might give the Torah unto the seed of Yaakov, and diligence unto the generation of Yasharah. And yet took you not away from them a wicked heart, that your Torah might bring forth fruit in them.
Pause right there before you get to 21. Dang! When it says, and yet you took not away from them a wicked heart. You gave them these laws, statutes, commandments, but you did not take away their wicked heart. Very good. All right? Continue on, please.
For the first Adam buried a wicked heart transgressed and was overcome, and so be all they that are born of him.
So wait, I thought maybe somebody could just be the Holy Spirit from the get-go.
No.
Right? Somebody, people claim this now. Let me make sure that is fully, you got all these extra Jesuses running around here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, people do claim to be. I ain't got to pull up clips next time.
It's weird, like, bro, you can't even fly. Like,
Yeah.
you can't even fly without United Airlines. Like,
Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah. He was going from place to place, and you need the airlines.
Yeah. Like,
I just saw him over there. There's no boat that picked. How did he get
How did he
here?
get from here?
I guess, like you said, when he told the disciples to go out, I was like, one boat, go ahead, hey, you guys can go ahead, I'll catch up. And I was like, catch up?
Yeah.
There's one canoe out here. Like, what you
That's
talking
it.
about?
Yeah. 100%.
So y'all see what we trying. Go ahead and read 22, and then we'll move on to the next week.
Verse 22. Thus infirmity was made permanent, and the Torah also in the heart of the people with the malignity of the root, so that the good departed away and the evil abode still.
The Torah was still in people who had malignity of the root. And here comes the planes. It's coming. The Most High talking to it.
And the winds blew.
Yeah. We just when we had that going and everything, like, oh my goodness.
Man.
Man, I was like, that was a KC-10.
All right. What are the others? Give me that Romans 5:19. Teach you play.
Wow.
Romaim.
Yeah.
Let me get it.
Ain't nobody want me to start going. Hear me out. Go ahead and get that Romans 5:19 for me. Then I'm gonna get to you. That's the thing. I had to do back and back. Go ahead and hear me out. Get that for me, please.
So Romans 5:19.
Please, if you don't mind.
For as by one man's disobedience many were made sinners, so by the obedience of one shall ye be made righteous.
Okay.
Ooh.
Appreciate that. Appreciate. I know this is this is gonna be interesting.
Yes.
By one man, this one.
Yes.
We're all made sinners by the obedience of one.
Mhm.
Okay. By the obedience of one. So
This
then
is
you
problematic of the Torah only or Tanakh only.
Oh, yeah.
This is very problematic for that group.
Super. Go ahead.
Okay, this is likened to, okay, so Yahusha said that, you have to come in spirit and in truth, right? And then when Nicodemus was talking to him, he was saying, hey, you need to be born again of the spirit. So here's the problem. If you only live according to the flesh, right? You haven't been born in the spirit. So how could you have a place in the spiritual? You've never been born in the spirit, and if Yah is spirit, you can be born in the spirit, and everything that takes place is in the spirit. You have never been born. So how can you go to the kingdom where there's nothing but the spirits dwell? You know what I'm saying? You're in the flesh, and I believe in the flesh. I believe you're still sacrificing, you're still doing this and then this and then this. You've never accepted the
You never
gift.
made alive.
Right.
Yeah,
You've
through the grace of the Most High.
You were never
made
born
alive. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're stuck. And how can you get to the kingdom without him?
Yeah. I mean, this is a lot of people don't have an issue with Messiah.
Yeah.
What he stands for, who he is, how he got here.
Yeah.
But really what matters is just following him.
Yeah.
Giving it all up and then saying, I'm gonna follow you, Christ.
Yeah.
You know, anyway, but we'll get to that part. We'll get to that part. Thank you for that, sir. All right, anybody else? Before I continue on? All right, we're gonna continue on. Let's pull that. Hopefully you still had your finger on the second entrance. Go right back to it, okay? And let's pull up chapter 4. Or 4th entrance, sorry. I don't know, some people.
I can do that.
Please.
Like, man, it's kind of weird how we must have covered this before because like this is the second, third time I've had the verse highlighted.
Come on, I'm talking about.
For the grain of evil seed has been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much wickedness has it brought up unto this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come.
My goodness. You know, let's back it up a little bit and then get all the way back down to 30. I do that at times, man.
It's amazing how everything is agricultural. You
It
know
is.
what I'm saying?
It is.
You've been in sowing and reaping.
So the question was asked. So start at 22 and get down to 30.
Okay.
It seemed like a lot, but it ain't.
Then answered I and said, I beseech you, O Yahuwah, let me have understanding.
So you're trying to get understanding. Yes, go ahead.
For it was not my mind to be curious of the high things, but of such as by us daily, namely, wherever Yasharel is given up as a reproach to the heathen.
Give us a reproach, man. That's all I'm saying.
For what cause the people whom you have loved is given over unto
Wicked nations.
and why the Torah of our forefathers is brought to naught, and the written covenants come to no effect.
Yeah, Ezra sound like Yirmiyahu, don't it?
Yeah.
Are we a homeborn slave? Anyway, go ahead. I mean, come on, man. We just keep going through the same thing.
Yeah.
Over and over. I would keep disobeying the whole night.
And we pass away out of the world as grasshoppers, and our life is astonishment and fear, and we are not worthy to obtain mercy. What will he then do unto his name whereby we are called? Of these things have I asked. Then answered he me and said, the more you search, the more you shall marvel.
That's y'all.
For the world hastens fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend things that are promised to the righteous in time to come.
They don't even understand it. People outside don't even understand. Go ahead.
For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. But as concerning the things whereof you ask me, I will tell you, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Yeah. Meaning that there's gonna be some reaping for the sowing of this evil. It's just gonna come.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Okay, continue on. Same thing. It's the same thing in verse 1.
And then
It's just that it's gonna be for good. Whatever sown that's in good is gonna come reap that with good.
for the grain of evil seed has been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning.
From the beginning.
And how much wickedness has it brought up unto this time? And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come?
It's a painting that we're doing right now, and the idea is you have to endure some things. Life is going to have some things that you got to endure. It is what it is, but you have to also understand that there was a fall. there was a fall of man, and we've had wickedness inside of our hearts. And I'm just saying that, like, you know, but I'm just saying it's there. The opportunity for you to do whatever it is you want to do in this life is there right now. If y'all want to walk outside and do some wickedness, it ain't like it's there's something that's gonna stay on. It's invisible, whatever it is, that's gonna stop you, and then so that way you just say, no, you want to make that decision. You can make that decision right now. But all praise to the Most High-Yah, man. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High that y'all have been activated the whole night. But do y'all see what I mean when I say that, right? Wickedness is there if you wanted to do it, but all praise to the Most High, that's not the case. But it's there. And the thing is, since that wickedness is there and that evil is there, there's gonna be some things that's been sown with wicked that's just gonna be, it's just gonna be revealed, and you're gonna have to flow through this wicked world, and you know, it's wild. It is what it is, though. That's the situation that we're in, because you have opportunity. If you want to say something, you gotta say something.
You can see Mashiach all through these verses.
Oh, good. Yeah.
That's wild.
Oh, cool. All right. Thanks. I see y'all ready to roll with it. You can roll with it. All right. Timotheus, or, you know, Timothy, you know, 2, 14. Yeah, we definitely doing some parallel there. Thank you.
How you say it? Timotheus, Shani?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's First Timothy, so we're sure.
Right, yeah, it's Rishon. I just didn't put it in there like that. Thank you. Somebody got it?
I got it.
Okay.
And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
Okay. We just sharing the responsibility. That's all. Continue on. Let's get to Sirach. All right, and see, it was all Adam. But hey, now hold on now. Okay.
It's the man's fault. We supposed to follow man. He's glad we down this road of destruction.
We in this together. Hallelujah. We in this together. All right. Get that Sirach 25. Let's go back up to the end. We're gonna go back to it. Sirach 25. Okay. Sirach 25. What we got? 25 really that whole chapter would be, but we're gonna leave that alone for now. We ain't gonna deal with some of the other stuff that's in there. We just gonna go straight to 24.
Yes, I got it.
Please, by all means, please.
Verse 24. Okay. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
It's just sharing some. That's all. You know, it is what it is. Just sharing some. We in this together. You know, it's interesting because they talk about how. And was it? I think I'm quoting some Umar Johnson right now. I know it's already, but like how basically when we was in slavery, you know, we knew how to have strong families. And instead of the third, it just is what it was. Jim Crow, black codes there, all of that stuff. We knew how to make sure we kept strong families. It's very interesting.
We're like through adversity.
Through adversity, we knew how to stick together during the situation. It's just very interesting. And I'm talking about macro, okay? I'm not sitting there saying, you know, yeah, we still got big, beautiful, strong families. I'm not here to take that part. I'm saying macro, right? It's only up until now things are, well, up until what, the 70s? Things have sort of changed. So.
Well, actually,
what, 60s, right? Late 60s.
Yeah.
It started somewhere in the late 50s, but really
the
60s.
mid to late 50s, yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we in this together. Alright. So we just got some Strong's words here. Strong's 3201, Yaakov. Primitive roots. Man, let me pull this up. Oh, I ain't got the other part. Hold on. Let me pull it up with you. You got it? Oh, I thought you already pulled it up.
What is that?
3201, this is all the blue letter I'm pulling up.
Okay.
Yeah, if you got the app, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you download the app, Blue Letter Bible, B-O-B, and you get some good information. This is going to be dealing with the Masoretic. This is where all most of our Bibles come from anyway. Masoretic text. And, let's see, page 3201. Apologize But yeah, it's to prevail, to overcome, to endure, to have power. Yaakov is. You said it. You already said it, bro. Yeah, so it's like to be able to gain, to accomplish, to prevail. All right. To attain. I think these are just different words for endure. That's all I have.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's just different words for endure. So you have Yaakov, you have Loom. It's just going to be another word that's used as well. So you just want to see these all throughout the scriptures. I didn't necessarily pinpoint one or the other.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So abide, continue to dwell, endure, grudge, be left, lie all night. When you endure something, do you lie all night?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, I guess, sir. I guess so. Murmur.
Like in prison, I guess you would lie on, like, where you,
just
in
ran.
prison, where you gonna go?
Yeah. My goodness. Of course, the first one, Yaakov, when you're enduring something, you're suffering through it. But see, you see how there's also another aspect of it where you have power in endurance. You have power to overcome. All right. Now, I think we got the last one pulled up was a mod. Y'all probably we had these people's names, right? And that's the same thing, to endure, to establish, to what?
To stand.
To stand. That's what it is, to be firm. You know what I'm saying? So it's mighty Yah, it's standing firm in Yah. You know what I'm saying? Or enduring within Yah. You know, things of that nature. So it's a great name, I ain't gonna lie. Very great. All right. Let's move on. And that was Strong's 5975, all right? All right, so let's move on. It's gonna be the second one. We're almost there. Are we relive of the lives? Are we relieved? Oh my goodness. Are we relieved of life's problems once we're following Torah? Obviously, we know the answer to that. But some people might think, you know what I'm saying, you can't even get sick. If you get sick, you're sinning.
Yeah.
Which I'm not, it's a thing, right? It's a thing in these Hebrew songs, right?
Yeah.
More the serious stuff. The stuff that's like where your life's on the line. Maybe.
Okay, sure.
Because you can get STDs and stuff. But not every time.
Right.
You get a cough, it's just simply
Right.
in the room.
If you talking about the cough, I'm talking about the cough. I'm talking about the regular stuff that we out there.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? People think that even if you just getting a regular, anyway.
The room temperature changes drastically.
Let's see. Let's see about that. Let's see if we can establish it. Let's go to that Sirach 2:1-5. Okay.
1 through 5.
You got it.
Okay.
Yes. I can get it. I'm already there.
Okay. Say me, I was ready.
Yes, I like that. Thing on the trip.
This is back when I had my job and I was reading Sirach and
Yeah, I said Sirach 2, right? Sirach 2.
Sirach 2:1-5.
All right. Continue on.
My son, if you come to serve Yahuwah,
What?
prepare your soul for temptation.
What does that say? That says what?
Prepare.
Prepare your soul for the temptation. Continue on.
Set your heart aright and constantly endure.
Go ahead.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
Well, there's no time in time of trouble. Go ahead.
Cleave unto him and depart not away, that you may be increased at your last end.
So there looks like there's a little bit of a positive aspect.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Oh, now we kind of switch the tables. It's a little positive aspect. Okay.
Whatsoever is brought upon you, take cheerfully.
Take what?
Take cheerfully.
Okay.
And be patient.
Oh, here's the hard part. Say it again.
Be patient.
That's the hard part. Say it again.
Be patient.
Oh, okay. All right.
When you are changed to a low estate.
There you go.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
We ain't even got to the other ones.
But I got it all together. I follow the law, statutes, and commandments, so I'm good.
And like, if you're not being tested, that means oftentimes doesn't see you as a threat.
Say it one more time.
If you're not being tested, Hasatan does not see you as a threat.
Man,
It's even harder once you know this truth and living by the Torah is even harder now because you're looking at everything you do from a different perspective.
Right.
And you know that the consequences are heavy.
Yes.
So before you didn't know, you was like, okay.
He was ignorant.
Yeah.
To a degree, he was ignorant.
But now you know the consequences is like, oh man. And just like they keeping track.
Right.
Angels are keeping track of everything. So even if we are doing it where we think nobody's watching,
Right.
we mean watching.
Thank you.
You know what stood out to me too? Make not haste in a time of trouble.
No. Quickly, when some man, look, quickly. What do you think of that? Sorry, I don't even want.
Oh no, like so when so we're always thinking like something bad just happened. Oh man, what am I gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this really bad decision over here. I didn't really think this fully out, but I'm just gonna do it, and whatever the repercussions is, I'll deal with it later. You know what I'm saying? That's a mindset I used to have too. You know, like I know this is probably not the right answer, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that is very unwise.
Very.
Because we're supposed to be sitting down.
Yep. All right. Let's keep moving. All right. We got first key. 6 through 9. Yeah, we're just gonna be going back and forth today. It's like a workout. You know how you do upper, lower body. Yeah, we're gonna do that today.
You guys do just jump around the scriptures all day.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm throwing all of them out there today.
Come on, man.
Every challenge that we get.
So come on, somebody get their first keeper. That first Peter.
6.
Oh, my goodness.
You got the chapter.
1. First keeper, chapter 1.
Because you got 1 key for 1.
Yep.
And then 6 through 9.
Matter of fact, it started at the beginning. It don't even hurt.
Let me read it.
Yep.
Kepha, an apostle of Yahushua Mashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia.
Look, and I know you right along with me, huh, Joy? Know this? Why would you just? If it's strangers, why isn't it just everybody? Anyway, continue on.
I think you set me up right there.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Elect according to the foreknowledge of Elohim, the Father, through sanctification of the Ruach, unto obedience and sprinkling of the blood of Yahushua Mashiach, grace unto you and peace be multiplied. Blessed be the Elohim and Father of our Adonai Yahushua Mashiach, which according to his abundant mercy has begotten us anew unto a living hope by the resurrection of Yahushua Mashiach from the dead, to an inheritance incorruptible and undefiled, and that fades not away, reserved in heaven for you, who are kept by the power of Elohim through faith unto salvation, ready to be revealed in the last time. Okay. Oh, nice. Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations.
Yeah, you're gonna go through it. Go ahead.
That the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold and perishes, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua Mashiach, whom having not seen, ye love, in whom, though now ye see him not, yet believing, ye rejoice with the joy of unspeakable and full glory, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your soul.
That's a line there. He said we got to the point too, okay? The trial of your belief, all right? You gotta get tested, all right? There's gonna be times where you're gonna be seeing the sentiment, man, look, I don't even feel like believing that. Real talk. I mean, these are real people that had to deal with this stuff, yeah. Like it's you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like believing. This is hocus pocus, right? That's we all dealt with that spirit of atheism. I mean, it's a real thing. Atheism is a real thing. It's something that you have to battle against, right? And man, look, that's not. We ain't gonna spoil it either, but you know, that line. We'll talk about it. That was the line for me in that book. But anyway, that I'm serious. We'll talk about it offline. Everybody who don't want no spoiler alerts.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate that. Jordan, can you get that Romans 5, 3 to 4?
This is Romans chapter 5, starting at verse 3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. And hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of Elohim is shed abroad in our hearts by the Holy Ghost, which is given to us.
Appreciate that. We just solidifying our point here. I think we all kind of get it. Obviously, I think we're there. I don't necessarily need to finish the rest, but you know, it's up to you. But I still love that, man. Patience, experience, right? And okay. Y'all get it. When we glory not in tribulations, knowing that tribulations work patience, and patience experience. And experience the hope. The hope. Yeah. Alright. So somebody let me get that. Hear me out. 1-5 is just a one-hitter quitter. Somebody got the Bible open over there? Yeah, okay, yeah, either one of y'all. You got it. One-hitter quitter.
Say it with your big boy voice. No mic.
Read. Yeah, can you see it? Read it out loud.
Before I formed thee in the belly I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet under the nations.
Thank you. We need that one-hitter quitter. Because of course we're gonna go through what we go through, but y'all, you've been called. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. The Most High knew you before you was even formed in the belly of your mother. So there is an expected hope, if you will, right? There's an expected hope, an expected finish for you. You just have to believe. You just gotta simply believe. I'm not asking for a whole lot of this. Just you believe in all kind of other stuff. We pick up Skittles and eat them, and y'all don't know what's in that stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know what's in it. You walk with faith all day. You know, a whole bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? We put cell phones on the side of it. You don't even know what all that stuff is doing to your organs, and to your skin, and to your body. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Most I like, look, man, just believe me and just watch and see what happens with your life, please. And I know the church has perverted this, and you know, I guess to a degree, but that part is not wrong.
Yeah.
Talking about a testimony. It is what it is. The testimony has what inside of it?
It has faith.
What is the word that's in testimony?
Test.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah, I know. It's there. You know, so it is what it is, y'all. A test is gonna happen. Let me know whatever y'all can get in life without some level of testing. But whatever. You know, especially if you're trying to attain something in life. It's just, all right. And I know it seems like, why we got to look, y'all? Life is life, man. This is how it goes. You're going to have to go through something in order to get it. Okay? What to do about the spirit that wants to take your fruit? Oh, man, that's going to be interesting. I didn't even. All right, so let's get that wisdom of Solomon. 1 and 5 will be another one hit quitter. Come on with it. And this is the last one, so we're going to roll through this and be done. This is it. We're rewarding the end. We're nearing the end, if you will. Okay? All right, wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 1, verse 5.
Tehas. Read that.
Verse 5.
Verse 5.
For the Ruach HaKodesh.
Start at 1, and then read down to 5. It's like, you're going to make it.
Love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think of Yahuwah with a good heart, and in simplicity of heart seek him.
That's right.
For he will be found of them that tempt him not, and shows himself unto such as do not distrust him. For forward thoughts separate from Elohim, and his power, when it is tried, reproves the unwise. For the malicious soul, wisdom, shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. For the Ruach HaKodesh of discipline will flee deceit, and remove from thoughts that are without understanding, and will not abide when unrighteousness comes in.
Thank you for that. Now, I'm going to focus in on 5, but y'all get the whole understanding that leading up to it. The Ruach HaKodesh of discipline. Oh, I want to hear what y'all think about that. When you think of just the word of discipline. But of course, if you attach the Ruach HaKodesh onto that bad boy, some of y'all may want to sit back, maybe, or maybe leading up to that, okay?
I want to hear from the youngins.
Go ahead.
So I want to hear from the children. So when you hear adult talk about discipline, what's the first thing in your mind?
Of course. Yeah, go ahead.
Getting whooped. That's what I think.
Getting whooped?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is.
A rod of iron.
Okay. So for the Ruach HaKodesh of discipline of getting whooped, will flee.
But look, I mean, this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It works. I hate to say it.
It kind of does, right? Yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway,
Yeah.
this has been available for y'all. I'm going to give you, I understand, it's later on in the day, so it's a bit of a different situation. All right. Anybody got anything to say? But I'll move on, keep moving.
Well,
Go ahead.
other than an immediate or chastisement
Right.
of a physical nature, discipline is the mental fortitude
There you go.
to restrain yourself
Yeah.
for a certain goal, to obtain a certain goal.
Yeah.
That's why, pro athletes and even
Martial
other-
artists.
Other types of entertainers.
To be a doctor, you guys, like,
Yeah.
it takes an extreme level of discipline.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care what field, of doctoral studies we're talking about. I'm just talking about, like, if you want to get there, like, it's,
Yeah. Just to be a dentist is a lot.
oh my goodness. All the names that you want to club, oh my goodness. And I'm just not saying y'all, I'm just saying them, a lot of other people or whoever, right? Want to do whatever. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like discipline in a sense. It can be something used to correct you when you're out of line, or it can be something used to guide you to stay in line. And if you use it in the latter, you won't have to ever worry about correction.
I like that.
Oh my God, oh! Say it again, they ain't listening. I had to do all of that, so now we can focus in on what you just not said again.
Discipline can be used to correct you, but if you use discipline to guide you, you won't have to worry about correction.
All right, next scripture. Zechariah 3, 1 through 7. I gotta let that say live. Oh, y'all, ain't. 3, Zechariah 3.
Nope.
All right. I can see y'all all chomping at the bit. Okay. All right. I'll get it.
Yeah,
I get my. All right. He showed me Yahusha, the high priest, standing before the angel of Yahuwah, and Satan standing right next, at the right hand to accuse him. At the right hand to accuse him. And Yahuwah said unto Satan, Yahuwah rebuke you, O Satan, even Yahuwah that has chosen Yerushalayim rebuke you. Is not this a brand plucked out of the fire? You gotta understand it. I gotta pause it. That y'all are just it is scarce even for the righteous, right? Ain't that the verse?
Yeah.
It is scarce even for the righteous to make it into the kingdom. Scarce. All of us are just like a brand that's just plucked from fire. I mean, that's just, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know, like when you know, you got all these seeds in there, you're picking the right seeds for the right grain. Oh, that's good.
Yep.
That's good. You're gonna toss the rest. Keep it good.
Con.
Yeah.
And you know that story's already in the news, so.
Yeah.
Excuse me, yeah. Verse 3. Alright. Now Yahusha was clothed with filthy garments and stood before the angel. And he answered and spoke unto those that stood before him, saying, Take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, Behold, I have caused your iniquity to pass from you, and I will clothe you with change of raiment. And I said, Let them set a fair turban upon his head. So they set a fair turban upon his head and clothed him with garments. And the angel of Yahushua stood by. Verse 6. And the angel of Yahuwah protested unto Yahusha, saying, Thus says Yahuwah Sabaoth, if you will walk in my ways, and if you will guard and watch, then you shall also judge my house, and shall also guard my courts, and I will give you places to walk among these that stand by.
So like among the angels, is that among these that stand by?
Among these that stand by?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had you know, you were standing before him, you know, you had say now it was they got dealt with by you. And angels that stood by as well, right? Verse 5. And the angel Yahuwah stood by, and he says, man, it's like I mean, we talked about having guardian angels. I mean, the scripture talks about it. Having, like, you know, we prayed that the Malachim will come and do that. Man, can you imagine getting to a certain point that you're following the Most High so much to where you sense the presence? You know what I'm saying, of the Malachim? Where you know, I'm not saying you can see him or whatever, because I'm, you know, but maybe, I don't know, maybe y'all had that ability. I haven't been there yet.
It's all over YouTube, man. It's all over YouTube. They've already seen them.
Yeah. You know, it's just me, right? Maybe I have. But yeah, at least sensing the presence, you know what I'm saying, of these Malachim that are around. You know, I think our people have. All right. What to do when they try to take your food? Anyway, all right, let's get there. Luke 22:31, but I already know I need some more scriptures in that. I already know that one.
Yes, Yahweh, have you read it? Go ahead and
Well, I'm talking about. All right. So instead of 31, we're gonna say.
Start at 25, bro.
Oh goodness.
Go down to 31.
Yeah, you can say that. Start at 25 is fine. Really, I'm done thinking. Yeah, start at 24 minutes. I'll go even further than that, but go ahead, start at 24.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
You know. 24. Yeah, 24. For those who have issues with.
Alright, here we go. And there was also a strife among them, which of them should be accounted the greatest. And he said unto them, the kings of the other nations exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority over them are called benefactors. But ye shall not be so. But he that is greatest among you, let him be the youngest. And he that is chief, as he serves.
Go ahead.
For whether is greater he that sits to eat, or he that serves?
Come on now.
Is not he that sits to eat, but I am among you as he that serves.
Go ahead.
Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations, and I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father has appointed unto me.
This is what we talked about, man. That right there is already a shout, man. Y'all don't want to get into the gospel of the kingdom when we get to that point we'll talk about it. But anyway, go ahead.
That ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Yasharel. And Adonai said, Shimon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
Had to leave it there. Satan desires to sift each and every one of us, right?
Yeah.
But obviously, just follow. Just simply follow. This is what we talked about earlier. Because you already have things set up for y'all that are kingdomly, if you will, right? That is set up and ready for you, man. Don't let this enemy try to get to you. My word is don't let him try to get to you. He's gonna get to you anyway, but I'm just talking about not like to pierce your obedience. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Just like you said, the title, endure.
endure, yes. Yeah, that's what I should do. Yes, endure, exactly, yes. You got to.
And in verse 28, ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations.
Mm-hmm.
So we understand when he was in the wilderness by himself, right? He was by himself then. So
Right.
we really don't hear about the other temptations that you should have to go through. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah.
So
he endured all things. Like, Hebrews talks about that.
Yeah,
Like, he
all
endured the
things.
same thing that we've had to endure. Yeah.
Exactly.
The
So-
main sins, you know what I'm saying? That people want to commit. Like he's endured that. You know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're 100% right. Like he had to go through the same temptations. And one thing that used to get me frustrated or confused is like, you know, you have the sin, let's say, of lust, right? So there's a lustful act, there's a lustful thought that can come into your head, right?
Right.
So in scripture, we're told to put all these thoughts into captivity. It's not saying that you're not going to have these thoughts.
Right. You're gonna it's gonna pop.
They're going to come. But you've been given power over those things that come into your mind. Yeah, to kill those things. So they're going to be manifest there, but it's up to you to say, oh, I see the trick bag.
Right.
I rebuke that, and I cast it down. So it's not that, because it's a temptation.
It is.
It's literally in your face. Are you going to do it, or are you not going to do it?
Right.
And so,
Especially the doubt, you know. To doubt the Most High. Oh my gosh, that is such a temptation.
yeah. And that what makes what Judas did even worse.
Oh, of course.
Because you literally saw this man,
Fall all the earth.
endure every temptation in front of your face.
Done.
Not just the miracles, you saw him fight in temptation himself.
Yeah.
And you still went and said,
Yeah, like you had a chance to see that this is a good dude.
Yeah.
Like I'm
At the end of the day.
You know what I'm saying? This is a good dude. Like, yeah.
Just gave him up, man.
Right.
yeah, at the end of the day, he's a good man.
Yeah.
But that money looked good too, though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That love boy for that money, boy.
Yeah.
Boy. What did Rockefeller say? How much is enough? Just $1 more.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like the story, what came to the story of Job, how he endured.
yes.
He was given, when Hasatan was given the power to test him, and he was just enduring. He was like, okay, the Most High wants me to, not once, to have that conviction.
Right.
It's no joke.
Right. It is. Alright, cool. Alright. I think this is it. Yeah, well, we'll get basically to it. Matthew 16, 21 to 25. Matthew 16, 21 through 25. Any of the ladies want to speak? Because we've been most of the time. Hallelujah, all praise it. But anybody want to speak up? Want to get out to them? Yeah.
Matthew 16, 1 through 25. From that time forth began Yahushua to show unto his Talmudim how that he must go unto Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and be raised again the third day. Then Kepha took him and began to rebuke him, saying, Be it far from you, Adonai, this shall not be unto you. But he turned and said unto Kepha, Get behind me, Satan. You are an offense unto me, for you savor not the things that be of Elohim, but those that be of men. Then said Yahushua unto his Talmudim, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross, and follow me. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
Yeah, I see how this is all kind of coming around to, in my personal opinion, to the idea of what we're talking about here.
25. That was ringing in my head during the COVID breakouts of 2021. Because my last month there, it was like they put the pressure on. And they were testing me every week. They swore I was going to get COVID. Meanwhile, they had a huge breakout on the base I was on and at the main base in Kuwait. And I didn't catch nothing. I was dapping people up, shaking hands, whatever.
Right.
And I even told my commander, I was like, look, this is not the mark of the beast, but there's an element to it. I'm begging, I was like, please don't take it.
Yeah. I didn't bet that. Good stuff, man. Good, great. I'm glad you did. And you'll do it. Because once again, it's the same, this is the same thought that I was saying. If anybody gets in front of you and says that you're not gonna go through what you're gonna go through, I ain't got, you can repeat 23, I ain't gotta say it.
Yeah.
He says what? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm about to go through this. I gotta go through this. It's a situation. It is what it is. Nah, yeah. Hold on. What is standing before me right now? But I ain't got it. So, flies in the face. All right, let's close this thing up. Back y'all, 21, 23 and 32. Finish the rest of life. That was the same chapter, right? No, that was 16. Okay, let's go to 21.
I want to revisit that one verse. If you got time. Where it says, verse 25, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life for my sake shall find it. So are we talking the physical life or the lifestyle that we live? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's all
of them, right?
This one to me is a good memory verse. 24, 25 is a good memory verse, you know what I mean, for me. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so, and that's why I'm looking at it like, whosoever shall lose, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. So, obviously we're not talking about physically saving your own life, you know what I'm saying? But it's through the dispensation that we live in, we don't have to be here, right? We could be out there doing whatever. But we choose to be here and give our life up.
That's right.
The life that we've been knowing forever before we came to this truth, we chose to lose that life and step into a true light. So I think, and so this is how we're finding what life is. I don't want to confuse what I'm saying.
No, I think that is a part of you repenting, is that you giving up your life for a life in Christ.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes. And that's what I see from there. Because at first I used to think like, lose my life and save my life. But everything is spiritual with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, since you was talking, get that Matthew 23 to 32, please, sir.
I got you. Matthew 21, 23 to 32.
Come on.
And when he was come into the temple, the chief priests and the elders of the people came unto him as he was teaching, and said, But what authority do you these things? And who gave you this authority? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, I also will ask you one thing. Which of ye tell me? I and likewise will tell you by what authority I do these things.
Come on.
The baptism of Yahuchanan, whence was it? From heaven or of men? And they reasoned with themselves, saying, If we shall say from heaven, he will say unto us, Why did you not believe him?
Right. This is the question that's posed. He's saying, look, where does the baptism come from?
Yeah.
If we say it's from heaven, they're going to say, well, all these teachings, hey, Yahuchanan's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But if we shall say of men, we fear the people.
Right, you can't do that.
Right? For all hold Yahuchanan as a prophet.
Right, they were looking at him good.
And they answered Yahushua and said, We cannot tell. And he said unto them, Neither tell I you by what authority I do these things.
Come. You can't figure it out, then you can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But
if you don't know, you don't know.
But what think ye? A certain man had 2 sons, and he came to the first and said, Son, go work today in my vineyard. And he answered and said, I will not. But afterward he repented and went. And he came to the second and said likewise. And he answered and said, I go, sir, and went not. Whether of them 2 did the will of his father? They say unto him, the first. Yoshua says unto them, Amen, I say unto you, that the publicans and the harlots go into the kingdom of Elohim before you.
Come on now.
For Yehukanan came unto you in the way of the righteous, and ye believe him not. But the publicans and the harlots believed him. And ye, when ye had seen it, repented not after that ye might believe him.
Come on, man. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you for that. I know. It's
the self-righteousness of
oh my goodness. You need to be broken at heart. You need to be repentant of heart. This is a daily walk. This is a daily, things are gonna change as they go about. Your life goes about. You're gonna have to endure some things as your life goes about.
Just like how, remember in the military, they break you down and build you back up.
God.
The same thing.
God.
You're broken down.
That's right.
Yeah.
You are giving up your life to follow his rules.
Right.
And then you are getting built back up.
That's right. This is a lifelong
It's
process.
a lifelong, so it's tough. We always, the way I say, like imagine a wall.
Right.
You building it up, and then you slip.
Right.
It starts crumbling down. Okay.
That's
You
right.
got to still build it back up.
That's right.
I go, but just like that pop in the head, you getting broken down and built back up.
That's it.
Built back the right way.
but we're called soldiers of Mashiach too, so
Yes.
that's 100% right.
Yes.
I would also say it's okay to have that initial natural aversion. Like, I don't know if I want to do this, Most High.
Sure.
It happens.
Yeah, that's literally what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, you going down. You're gonna here's the thing, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're human.
Yes.
Okay? I'm not asking anybody to be this. No. Be who you are, and then, obviously follow the Most High, but I'm talking about you're gonna grow. Like you're gonna be a plant. You know what I'm saying? Planted by the river, plant yourself by the rivers of water and then just grow as you grow. Nobody's gonna sit there and think that you're supposed to be a seed in a full-grown tree.
Yeah.
In a year or 2, in 3 years. We just got through talking about an avocado tree.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It takes 4 years. You want to get good, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
He graduated high school before the tree actually stopped bearing fruit.
God. It takes all these people 8, 9, 10 years to be a doctor. Like there's, you know what I'm saying? This
It's a lifelong
long process.
And always what people want, the easy way. Which is there. Take the easy way.
Sure.
But the ending, it's a lake of fire.
Yeah. People think that go ahead, man.
And that's why they chase these false prophets.
Yeah.
Because the false prophets are like,
it's immediate.
It sounds
incredible.
good.
and you're healed, and you're healed, and you're healed.
Yeah. But Christ just said, or Keith, I think just said, but y'all believe in something that y'all ain't even seen yet.
Yeah.
Y'all understand how important that is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. They had to see him in order to believe. Like, come on, man.
And you endure it. Unfortunately, there are people who have been through so much and still are fighting, but there's people who are giving up and like, I need to see it.
Yeah, they have to, in order to make it happen. But once again, you're gonna take and put things inside their body that y'all, we ain't reading all these ingredients, but whatever. And he even got his ingredients. You know what I'm saying? And that's your temple. That's something that's, you don't have no idea. You can take something in and it kills you for the most part. That stuff, man, look, anyway, we'll talk about it offline. Yeah.
They don't love you.
Anybody want to get the last one? This is the very, very last one. The 2 Timothy 2, 7 to 12. Last one.
Oh, yeah, I'll get it. It says 2 Timothy 2, 7 through 12.
Yep.
All right. Consider what I say, and Yahuwah give you understanding in all things. Remember that Yahushua HaMashiach of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my Basora, wherein I suffered trouble as an evil doer even unto bonds, but the word of Elohim is not bound. Therefore, I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Mashiach Yahushua with eternal glory. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
On my word.
If we deny him, he shall also deny
Then we're
us.
gonna leave it at that. All right, include. Let's go ahead. I know that's the hard hurdle, but it is what it is. Yeah. You can focus on that last verse and be like, that. It's all encompassing within your.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
That's the scary part.
Yeah.
That you don't. You always you thinking you're doing right, and but that one part you're like, hey, did I do good? Man, always you.
I think they call it. We'll talk about. I think they call it decision fatigue syndrome. Like in other words, nowadays we have so many things that are around us. We make so many decisions that after a while we're just gonna start making wrong decisions because it's just that.
It's kind of like, yeah, sure, why not, whatever.
Yeah.
Get to the next task.
Yeah, we go through decision fatigue syndrome. But anyway, all right, last one. Let's go ahead and read it all together. Ecclesiastes 12:13-14, 1, 2, 3. Let us hear
the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Elohim and guard his commandments, for this is a whole duty of man. For Elohim shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
All right, the last one.
Here is the patience of the Kodeshim. Here are they that guard the commandments of Yahuwah and the belief of Yahushua.
Thank you. All right, go ahead and transition that for me. All praise to the Most High. Let's go ahead and pray and then